because I'm sure. Oh,
and the camera crew is following Gukesh as he does make it a little bit late, but he is here, of course, to fight against world number 3, Arjun Erigaisi.
This man is coming from his most nerve-wracking, I would say, day in the world of chess. He's had many, maybe even the last game of the World Championship match, but yesterday was something special. It was just, a change of generations almost.
Well, when the game ended, it was the bang heard around the world, right? It was a table slam that will probably follow those two players for however long Magnus Carlsen still wants to keep doing this thing. We think he has a long way to go while he still dominates chess. But I think Gukesh will never forget that moment, the first time he beat Magnus Carlsen, especially given that many people consider Magnus to be the GOAT. So what a huge moment it was, and the bang of that table is the thing that if you go onto the internet, no matter where you follow chess, you are probably getting that served to you in your feed somewhere.
Yes, absolutely. How do you think he's going to approach this game? Obviously, he needs to calm down. I'm sure he did that last night, most likely, but as we can see, a bit unusual for him. He's being late at this one, and he's facing a player that he's not very comfortable with.
It's funny you say that because, you know, we talk a lot about rebounding from a loss. It's the thing you often think to ask a player because they had the tough day.
Yes.
But it can be very careful. We call it a trap game, right? I see Christian nodding here that sometimes you have to be careful when you win a big game that those emotions and the hangover from those very high feelings can also come with you in a way that can backfire. So I think Gukesh will actually make an extra effort to, if he hasn't already, maybe that's why he was late, to get a little more downtime, a little more zen, a little more meditation to make sure that he also forgets what happened yesterday because it's a new game and he has never beaten his rival, Arjun Erigaisi, in a classical battle.
It's a big balance that you need to find, right? Because you don't want to feel invincible, but you do want to feel confident. And this is the balance that Gukesh has to manage right now. And I'm sure his support system at home, his father that's here with him, as well as Gregor Skaevsky, who is his coach. And we talked with Vichy about his relationship with Gregor Skaevsky as well, because he was Vichy's coach. He said that he's a very stoic type of figure. So definitely it seems like that spills over into Gukesh's demeanor as well.
And you can see him taking his time. His clock has been ticking already for a couple of minutes. It's -3 minutes and keeps going because he is adjusting the pieces, filling out the score sheet, and taking that time to calm down. As you mentioned, he has just made it to the playing venue, and usually he would close his eyes before a game and meditate. So I think that's what we're going to witness. Even though he's late, even though it's his turn to start and make that first move, he's going to take some time and get that balance, harmony, inner peace, whatever you call it. He always does that before a game so that he's in the zone, so that he gets into the flow and is ready for the fight. Shah, what do you think?
I'm thinking how important was this victory for Gukesh yesterday. He had been under a big pressure since he won the championship, and now before Norway Chess, everybody was talking about the game with him and Magnus Carlsen. So it had been, he's only 19 years and big pressure.
And I think you touched on a very important point, Shal, is the fact that yesterday he knew he's losing. He was already down 1 point against Magnus Carlsen. A lot of media attention, a lot of coverage, a lot of people talking about that respective match. And he came back from that. In his mind, probably he was already thinking, hey, what am I going to do? I mean, I'm going down 2-0 against Magnus Carlsen. What is the media going to say? What are my friends going to say? What are the players that I'm going to face in the next few rounds going to say?